Okay, hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Zach, and today we're looking at ECOMI OMI price and VeVe stuff as per usual. You may have noticed that I haven't posted for about, I don't know, 30 hours. Lots of stuff happening in the Valorant scene, which is what I also work on. I run a channel called Valorant Hub, so sometimes you'll see periodic breaks like that, but honestly, not for more than a day normally. That said, right now, of course, the OMI price 0.002648 on a low of 0.002338 and a high of 0.002664. Over the past 24 hours, it feels like nothing changed since I've been gone for about a day. So honestly, not feeling too bad about that. Having said that, I was looking through Reddit, as I do. I was looking through Reddit, and we have here VeVe 2D Simpsons artwork. We found it. Matt Gondek. Sorry if I have your name wrong, Matt, if you're watching this. Now, if we go through this, for one, Granola Warfare, who of course is part of the Discord, clearly a very helpful member within the community. Well, let's just have a quick look at this video and see what's popping off. I'm going to turn off the music because I don't know if this is copyrighted or not. Let's also make it HD. Okay, it's HD already. Okay, so we have here, of course, a showroom. We have the, what do you call it, Cryptozoics. We have the Ghostbusters. We have a bunch of NFTs here, right? But something that they've noticed is if you brighten it up just a little bit. Now, what do you see here? Ultraman? Is that Ultraman? No, I don't know. Honestly, I don't know what all the NFTs are, right? I don't know what all the NFTs are. I know that's Batman, that's Robin, that's Ghostbusters. I'm new to VeVe, right? Well, 2 weeks new. Of course, we have this right here, though. What is this, right? Now, if I'm looking at this normally, I'd think that's just some yellow, green, blue, and pink thing. But no, it's not. It's not at all. It's something different. They found the artwork. Are you ready? This is pretty impressive. Watch this. How in the heck did you find this? How in the heck did you find this? Now, I remember when Cryptomaniac discovered the Disney teaser with cars, right? I think that's a video that ECOMI might have even commented on when we spoke about it. And I thought, that's crazy. That's really well done. This is another level as well, right? Anyway, so obviously this does look very similar. I decided to do a bit of research and the other artwork. Okay, let's keep going. Right. So I did a bit of research. For one, this was found in the Facebook group, someone showing their showroom. Now, this is Matt Gondek's Instagram profile. New 36 by 48 piece for an upcoming exhibition. This was a while ago, 111 weeks ago. But it still stands true, right? It still happened. And it's really interesting. So I looked at Matt Gondek's website. We have Mickey Mouse here. Let's go to portfolio. Wow, there's actually quite a lot of portfolio to go through here. So we have here American Terror. We have here, I know that's huge, but I don't know what the character's called. Then we have Mickey Mouse up here on skateboard kind of shapes. We have Daffy Duck. We have Daffy Duck again with, yeah, we have, so we all know this, right? Most of us will know this. I personally can't say everyone's names because I honestly can't remember. I used to watch this stuff when I was a kid, but I don't watch it anymore. And then, of course, we have Homer Simpson here. And then these are honestly, they're beautiful, but they're really different to say the least, right? But we can see what these are, right? We have SpongeBob SquarePants here. That's pretty crazy. We have that again, etc., right? So a lot of very legacy stuff. Of course, that's what's it called? I'm gonna get so much, not hate, but I'm gonna have some people get annoyed with me. That's a really old thing. I can't remember what it's called. Muppets. That's it. I think. The Muppets, and then we have Disney. Now, one thing I'm kind of curious about, obviously, is that we have a lot of IPs being meshed together. The SpongeBob SquarePants one is kind of confusing because are there any... Okay, so what I'm looking for here is to see if they have put different IPs from the same company under the same poster. So what I mean by that, right? We have Disney here. We have Simpsons here, right? Now, I was looking at who owns the Simpsons, right? Because honestly, I know a lot of IPs, but Simpsons was one that I was surprisingly not aware of, right? So we look at the Simpsons franchise. The Simpsons is an American comedy. Y'all know who the Simpsons is, right? Owned by none other than, right? No, I mean, the thing was, I was actually surprised by this as well. I was surprised because I didn't know it. I mean, when I saw it, I wasn't surprised, but I was surprised, if that makes sense. Like, because Disney owns everything, right? And if we go through the portfolio, we'll see other IPs maybe. Okay, so we have Smurfs here. Now, I don't know if we're going to see everything from every IP here, but I think it's definitely possible that we could see Simpsons if it's owned by Disney. We know that VeVe likely has a license with pardon me, with Disney from seeing the Cars thing, right? The other thing that we have to keep in mind, though, right, is that if we have a look at this, right, if we have a look through specifically the actual images, what we're noticing is that these are posters. And this, I think, leads us to a similar question, right? And I'm not going to roast. I'm just bringing it up as an example. The reason why I'm so quiet is because I've been making videos. I've been streaming within the gaming community all of today and yesterday. So I'm a bit more mellow right now, honestly. I want to chill a bit. But when we think about Quid, right, we know that they have a lot of licenses. And we also know that a lot of those licenses are generally most likely licenses to make stickers, right? Now, my guess is, and I'm not sure, but my guess is it's a lot easier to release NFT posters under a license than AR figures. So if we do see Simpsons soon, say in the next month, I'm guessing that for now it'll be only posters that might turn into AR afterwards. But if we do see posters for The Simpsons, that will be huge, because that means that, even though we all know even better, a higher confirmation, I guess, of The Simpsons and Disney mainly working with VeVe, which of course is what we all want to see, right? Now, the other thing is, of course, is how does this work out as far as marketing is concerned? Because there aren't really any Twitch streamers or YouTubers who play Simpsons hit and run, or at least big ones. There's no one who streams watching it as a watch party because it's copyrighted, right? Which, in case you don't know what I'm talking about, so some films have watch parties, right? On Twitch, because Twitch is owned by Amazon. There's Amazon Prime, so sometimes Prime does viewing parties with partnered streamers. Having said that, I was thinking about how else can they market this, right? And of course, Simpsons is on Disney Plus. Now, Disney Plus itself, and we spoke about this a while ago, but not everyone watches every single video, so, just recapping over it, I guess. Disney Plus is growing quicker than expected. This was posted about 4 months ago, right? So at the start of this year. The streaming service has 94.9. Why not just round it to 95? I mean, to be fair, I'm sure that they probably don't want to do that if it's not true. But the streaming service has 94.9 million subscribers. Disney announcing during its Q1 2021 earnings call. Now, since then, maybe nothing to do with me, but maybe Disney has hit 100 million subscribers. They may have lost subscribers too, so it could be either way. In fact, its true numbers of subscribers is probably higher. That's because these figures only account for the period up to 2nd January of this year, considering WandaVision, Disney Plus's first Marvel TV series, and one of the most highly anticipated. Okay, so likelihood is it's over 100 million. Now, what I've been speaking about before with Twitch and YouTube influencers marketing this stuff, right, is especially when it comes to NFTs, realistically, anyone who's younger will need an adult, most likely their parent or guardian or whatever, to help them, buy NFTs, right? Maybe. And with that, it's one thing having an influencer like Ninja, right? Or PewDiePie from Twitch or YouTube, right? Or Mr. Beast, for example, speak about this. But realistically, and I know this as someone who's both young in my early 20s and old enough to have a lot of friends who are, well, not a lot, but friends who are parents. Yeah, no, actually, at this point, I say quite a few friends are parents, and I obviously see different dynamics, right? Because not only 6 years ago was I kind of the kid, right? And I'm thinking about, okay, well, I know that Twitch influencers influence their audience, same as YouTube, TikTok, etc. But who has the purchasing power in that household? Generally, it's going to be parents, right? But of course, if the advertising is on Disney Plus, I know that adults, when I say adults, because I even feel weird saying that because I'm in my early 20s. Technically, I mean, heck, I pay more taxes than most adults, so I'm definitely an adult on that basis. But you know, I know most people probably, I would say, millennials and probably Gen X, and obviously baby boomers as well. I think a lot of trust comes from the TV, right? Not for everyone. I understand there'll be millennials watching this will be like, I don't trust the TV. I get that. That's fine. That's okay. I'm not talking about you then. But there are a lot of people sort of 30s, 40s, 50s plus who will trust Disney Plus's advertising of a product more than they will of an entertainer that's generally aimed at Gen Z audiences, right? Like Ninja, PewDiePie. PewDiePie, to be fair, I think is more millennial now, but yeah, I know it's very interesting to see. And of course, if Simpsons NFTs were to happen, for one, that would lead to a more likely just full-on Disney announcement. And whether or not we'll see a Disney announcement, that'll be interesting, or whether they'd sort of want to do each branch of Disney. So, you know, Pixar, Lucasfilm, Marvel, ESPN, etc. And then eventually maybe Disney as its actual brand itself. But either way, this will just bring many millions of people if this is happening. And if it is happening, not only will it bring millions and millions of people from marketing, because they can target people as well, you know, on Google ads, Instagram ads, Facebook ads, etc. But also, this will probably bring a lot of customers to VeVe. You know, Simpsons fans aren't only Simpsons fans, you know, they're probably fans of other things like Marvel stuff potentially, or Family Guy maybe, or, you know, all these different things that we're hoping to see as well on VeVe. So these are really important times for things to be happening like this. It's good that we're on Immutable now, so that essentially we have the scale. I'm hoping at least that will make it so that the app is scalable, you know, long term. But let me know what your thoughts are in the comments below. I'd love to hear your takes on this, and I'm very excited personally, even though I'm not yelling. Like I say, I've done enough talking loudly over the past 2 days, been streaming on Twitch, etc. So yeah, anyway, if you're interested in what I'm talking about, make sure to follow me on Twitter. My Twitter handle is at, I wish it just auto-completed there. It's at ZakiZoo on Twitter. I actually kind of alluded to the fact that I was making this video already, right here, doing some research for ECOMI possibilities, currently looking through the Simpsons IP. Disney really owns everything, and of course here we have the Walt Disney stuff here. So yeah, let me know what your thoughts are in the comments below. I'm going to be doing some more stuff. Hopefully I'm going to have a few more videos up today. We'll see. Depends how much energy I have, but I'm hoping tomorrow I'll be essentially, you know, from today onwards, we'll be back to a somewhat usual schedule. Things are just happening crazy right now in gaming, and because I work with a number of companies within gaming, specifically Riot in this instance, it gets pretty hectic, and there's many hundreds of thousands of people interested in that stuff too. So got to be there for that. But that being said, thanks for watching. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video.